Hi, everybody. Today, I wanted to share this team call with you, record it for you regarding the maximizing the compensation plan. So, I had a conversation with a coach last week, and I realized this is something that I probably don't talk about enough in our team page. I kind of tend to stick to the basics in there, but I want to make sure you understand that long term, there are smart business decisions that you should be making now when you're looking as to build a team, to grow a team, to increase your income and make some money in this business. So let's talk a little bit about that. So we recommend, it is highly recommended that you sign your spouse up as one of your coaches. Now, you want to make sure your spouse is in the loop that this is happening. Like, please don't do this without their permission or them knowing what's going on, and explain a little bit about the business and why you're doing it. So, we are allowed to have our spouse as one of our coaches, which is great because now you instantly have two business centers that you can grow, right? We call coach business centers for short CBC. So if you ever see that talked about anywhere, second CBC, that's what it means. And what ends up happening is you grow your account to an Emerald coach status by having one active coach on your left leg or one active coach on your right leg, or preferred customers also count towards your Emerald status. And then what you can do is help your spouse get to that. You can have their family members sign up and get their Shakeology at a discount and get their total solution pack. So helping family is something that you should be thinking about. You shouldn't be thinking about it as, well, I don't want to bother my family. Like you're helping your family. Many of my family, Mark's family, they use the products and the programs or have in the past and did it for a discount, right? They signed up as a coach for the discount, which we now have that preferred customer instead of having to sign up as a discount coach. We have that option now. So you want to have your account at Emerald, you want to have your spouse's account at Emerald, because then that is the first level of leadership where both of your accounts can produce a team cycle bonus and receive commission on what the team is doing. There is a training that says, I think it's in this YouTube channel, it's called volume leg placement, oh my, or something along those lines, where I go into a lot of detail on how to grow your volume, where to put your coaches, and how to do leg placement. But this one I wanted to talk about because I have a coach who was in her 1-star qualification status, and she said, now should I build my spouse's account? And I was like, oh, you haven't been doing that all along? No fault of her own. It's something I'm not talking enough about. So I said, you know what? I want to do this on a team call this week. So you should get your account to Success Club every month and then work on your spouse's account. Talk to your spouse about family, friends that he or she can sign up under them. And you want to continuously build both accounts kind of at the same time. Now, I helped Mark get his account to Emerald status. And then I went back to my account and kind of went heavy on that. And when I found a business builder on my opposite leg that Mark was placed on that I knew was going to run up to Diamond, I started thinking ahead. Okay, so now I'm going to place a couple people here and there under Mark so that when this person over here is close to Diamond, I would like Mark's account close to Diamond, because that allows you to go into 2-star qualification, which means you have a coach, that is running to Diamond, and then you have a spouse account that's running to Diamond. So this is another account that you're in control of. And so once you get to 2-star, you are then able to open something called a second business center, which means you can duplicate yourself. So there's a Nicole L. Jones Business Center 2. And now say you put that on the opposite leg of your spouse's account. So now you have another account that you can run up to Diamond. And when you place people under that account, the Success Club points and the volume roll up to your first business center. So now you're making Success Club by placing people under your second business center, but you're also earning volume and growing that volume so that your team cycles start to grow. And because you have your spouse on the other side, you're building his or her account, and that's controlling some of the volume. So now you have two accounts on opposite legs that you have control of, that you can always keep at Diamond, along with your first business center staying at Diamond. Keep those accounts at Diamond and keep building under them so that your team cycle bonuses start growing. And then now you're sitting at 3-star once you build your second business center to Diamond, because you have your one coach that's doing it on his or her own. You have your spouse that's doing it on this leg. And then now you have a third business center that's also doing it on this leg. So now you're a 3-star Diamond, and you're almost to the big, huge status of 5-star Diamond, which is finding 2 more coaches to become Diamond. On that, you have to have 3 and 2. So you have to, that's how you get your account to 5-star Diamonds on each leg, and then Elite, all those things. So I'm not going to kind of continue on that sense, but you want to be building a few accounts at a time, starting with your first business center that you have opened, and then your spouse's business center. A lot of times people say, well, what about my Success Club points? What about my all-star status? What about my trip points? What about the, I always say, if you're that concerned about it, make sure you get your account to Success Club first, but then move on to your spouse's account. There's no need for you to be at Success Club 15 and that account to be at 0. Like, you should make sure, if you're shooting for 10, you don't necessarily need to, but I would get your accounts to 6 to 8 Success Club points, and then get your spouse's account to 6 to 8. Like, if you're someone who hits over 10, I would be splitting it between the accounts, because now you're thinking like a business owner. A lot of times what happens is corporate recognizes different things than we technically should be doing as business owners, right? They recognize all the rank advancements and Elite and Premier, and but they don't necessarily recommend your income growing. And so there are people who are 2-star Diamonds. You can team cycle bonus $3,000 a week as a 2-star Diamond. And there are people that have grown their business to 5-star that aren't even making $2,000 to $3,000 a week, because they did that to get to that Elite status, or to get to that corporate recognizes, where you could be growing your volume and be focusing a lot on your volume so that your income could be growing faster than your rank. Technically, up to 5-star, they tend to go hand in hand. But what I say to everybody, so this is an open invitation as I end this call to everybody, as you grow your account to Diamond. Now, remember, I want you to think of this. You are always in control of being a Diamond. Like, there's no need, if you are very serious about this business, and this is, you would like to make, a few $100s a month, and this is something that you want to continuously have challenge groups and help 3 to 5 people a month, Diamond is within your grasp. Your mindset just isn't there. And so you have to start thinking, well, I can get to Diamond. Like, I'm always in control of Diamond. Like, I got my account to Diamond in 57 days. I got my second business center to Diamond in like 65. I was trying to beat my 57. It didn't quite work, right? You're always in control of that, because you can continuously be signing preferred customers and coaches and helping a couple of them get to Emerald. And so you're overthinking it, is what my what's the word I'm looking for, is what my tip is there. So make sure, once you get your account to Diamond and you have a couple business builders kind of being like, well, I want to be Diamond too, make sure you reach out to either your Star Diamond coach or to me, so that we can strategically start going over what your placement is going to look like. I'm going to assess what your volume looks like on your left and your right leg, how many active coaches you have on your left and your right leg, how many emeralds you have on your left and your right leg. And we're going to come up with a strategic plan on where you should be placing your coaches and your preferred customers so that you can maximize this compensation plan through volume and through rank. Okay. This might have been very foreign to many of you, but it's important to know that the potential here, you can open up to 25 business centers. So every time you get an account up to 2-star, you can open another business center. So there are coaches in this company who have 10 2-star accounts that you'll never see recognized because the 5, 10, and 15 stars get the biggest recognition. So there are people who are just building 2-star diamonds accounts. So you can build 5, 10 to 15. You do this however you want to do it. Don't let anyone dictate what you're comfortable with or what you're not comfortable with. Don't let corporate dictate it. Don't let me dictate it. Don't let any upline coaches. You decide how you want to build your business, but I am here to help. This is something that I very much enjoy doing. Like when we get to this point where we have to start talking about strategic coach placement, like that, I get a little giddy. So please don't feel like you're bothering me. If you're like, I have a question, like, let me help you with that. Like I live for that. And this isn't taught from corporate, right? Because they're teaching you what they want to be recognized. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that in a negative way, but I want you to understand that there are lots of ways to build this business based on what your goals are for your family long term. All right. Have a good night.